You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom diecast review. Honestly, I thought I reviewed the other Cindric diecast, but I guess not. So there was a point in time where for Bottom Bag Diecast, I was just putting out, like I was really stuck behind reviews, right? So I was just not really worrying about the customs, putting some of them away just to, you know, sell them off in a wave. So I wasn't really trying to review any of them, so I'm assuming these Austin Cindric cars that I have were actually a part of that. So now I have, I believe it's the Phoenix, the one we're looking at today, which is the Phoenix second place finish for the season finale. I believe we got the Dover win and the Pocono win, and I want to say there's something else. I don't think there is, maybe. Yeah, so I've got the Cindric, Pocono, and Dover as I believe the two I made. And then this one right here, which is the Phoenix second place finish. I don't know if I did the Phoenix first place win for earlier in the year. But nonetheless, we were taking a look at this one today. Again, this is the second place finish. I already made that Daniel Hemrick paint scheme and reviewed that as well. And I am going to be making the championship logo, one of the Hemrick, here later on sometime soon. So you got the diecast here, Austin Cindric. Of course, you got the Carshop.com. This will be available on the Bottom Bag Diecast eBay page. I don't know when, but what you see right here is what you will get. You got the, you know, the card back, and then of course, you know, you just have the packaging and whatnot. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this diecast review. Because I mean, I do have a little bit of criticism on my my build for this, I guess, because these could have been a little bit better, but I mean, everything else I feel like looks pretty decent, but again, we'll kind of get into that here in just a little bit. So here's the diecast out of the box, and you may be wondering, well, where is the sticker that you get for this? I've already reviewed the Austin Cindric, just the normal paint scheme. I will leave a link in that description down below. If you want to go check that out, I do kind of show off the card, which, I mean, you could really see it from the front, because it's just a sticker. What's on the front is on the front. There is nothing else at the back, nothing like that. So if you can even pause the video and kind of see what the sticker looks like if you do not know already. So yeah, it sucks that Lionel is kind of sticking to, well, stickers for the most part. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we kind of get some more carbacks too, or soon. I know with the whole Wave 1, we got all the race win cards, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but I just wish we would either get cards or hoods or stuff like that, you know, just kind of sometime soon. I wish they would do stuff like back bumpers or stuff like that. You know how cool that would be if they just kind of did some weird stuff like that? No, I'm not saying do it like in every wave, but, you know, do it like maybe once or twice throughout a year, maybe like 2 or 3 times, you know what I mean? I don't know, just something a little different I feel like would be pretty cool. But anyway, on to the actual diecast here. Of course, you got the Carshop, got that pink and white paint scheme, so let's go and take a look here. Got Carshop right there, Carshop.com. I got Pennzoil, Ford, got the little 6 specs of whatever that is. Got some interior detail there. Got the red and the blue. Got Cindric, even though it's not really a good banner, but it's there nonetheless. Got the 22 right there. A little bit of race grime on the hood and on the roof there. Got 22 on the roof. On the back end, we got Cindric for the rear name banner. Got Carshop right there. A little bit of a sloppy spoiler job, I'm not going to lie. Carshop.com. So you got the Ford license plate down there. Got a little bit of the pink. And of course, you got the 22 there. So on this side, he did scrape the wall just a little bit. You can see some race shoes up, or some race used tires as well. Get a little bit of damage down here, just a little bit of race wear. Got Menards discount tire. Got those little 6 rectangles once again. Carshop auto parts. Now the winter stickers obviously are not accurate to the actual race version, so that is one detail that is actually incorrect that I could have fixed, but I didn't really feel like it, to be honest. Now I could have removed that window too, but I don't know. There's a lot of small things you can do that I kind of forget to do. So sometimes I'll have the windows removed, sometimes I won't, but I'm going to try to get better at that. You see you got the rim that's got all the brake dust on it. You can see the tire's got all just a bunch of worn out marks on it, so you got snap on there. We do have the, the exhaust plate. Got the 22 right there. Let's see, Austin Cindric on the B-post. We have Ford PPG Mazak Freightliner, and ooh, I don't know that one. Was that safety clean on the bottom there? I don't know the one above that. I think I just jumped in the box. You probably heard that. You got NASCAR race car, which is a little crooked. That is Lionel's fault. That is not on me. So you got the Xfinity Series logo there. If she would stop making so much racket, Jesus. Let's see here. So I got the Goodyear right there. Of course, you got the tire that's all kind of worn out. Got a little bit of, oh, not a little bit. Got a lot of damage around the front. Now, it's not really damage. I just like really marking up my race cars. I might have to stop that. Now, I mean, they look good. Don't get me wrong. But as you can see right here, I go a little overboard. But again, I like my cars, you know, really raced up. That's just how I've always been. So I got the 22 right there. Got a red splitter, which is, you know, of course, covered in dirt and grime. And then on the bottom, I did actually paint both. I painted it 2 times. Technically, I painted the red, and then I did the, like, little markings underneath. So, onto this side, got a worn out tire. I actually got 2 worn out tires, like completely. Got Xfinity Series logo there once again. Got a little bit of race damage. Got a lot of donut marks around the side. This is where he kind of smacked into Hemrick going, or no, I think Hendrick. Yeah, I got Hemrick got underneath of the 22, kind of bumped him up and just kind of rubbed him the wrong way, and I kind of put him into second place. So he's got a bunch of donut marks now. Honestly, I mean, now, in my defense, the donut marks were kind of weird. They did look like this, but I mean, as far as the corners or like the actual painting goes, it could have been a lot more smooth, but that is how they were actually laid out, because, you know, I looked at the reference pictures and I did the best of my ability. I put them all in the right spots and everything, but as far as like the actual curvature of the paint, I could have done a little bit better with that. So I got the window net down there. You can see the silver on the left side here. The roll cage is painted silver on both sides. You can see the steering wheel, possibly, maybe in there. That's painted silver with the gear shifter, and then we talked about up here earlier. So right here, again, got a worn out tire. Got a little bit of damage. Got a little bit of race wear around the wheel well. Got some fuel spillage. I think I did a little too much on the fuel spillage, but, you know, there's that discount tire. Menards got a little bit of damage right here as well. Nothing on the back end for damage-wise, but yeah, that is pretty much all I have to offer for this diecast. Now, hi, future LW3 here. When I was recording the Casey Kane diecast, I completely forgot to show the undercarriage of the Cindric, so now I gotta record it and then just kind of edit it in later, which, I mean, it's always the same thing. So let's kind of briefly go over this real quick. First things first, very ugly paint chip. I know I have to fix that. Now, how that happened was the glue kind of got stuck to the gas tank and I had to pull it off, and it pulled off some of the paint. So I will fix that, do not worry. So, of course, you got the transmission and drive shaft, which is silver. So, again, transmission is up front. Drive shaft is kind of in the back there. Got a little brace underneath the transmission here, which is black. Then, of course, you got the whatchamacallit here, the exhaust, that is also black, that whole system there. So the axles back here are black also, and they got these little support things there. Those are black. The fuel tank is red. Got a little red piece there, and then these little, like, kind of like, I don't know, sway arms, control arms, something like that. Those up here are also black. So once again, I apologize for being a terrible diecast reviewer and forgetting that part. But anyway, back to the video. Now again, I've got, I might have to label them too, because I've got, I want to say it was Pocono and Dover. I don't know if I did the Phoenix one. So you might have to look out for a lot of Cindric diecast throughout the week. I might try to, or I'll probably have to kind of scatter it out as much as I can. That way you guys don't kind of get bored of the Cindric cars, just like the Larson and the Bowmans. I did like a lot of Bowmans at once, and then I did a lot of Larsons at the same time, because with the Bowmans I had, let's see, I had like the Elite, in quotation marks. I had the metal chassis, and then just had the normal one, and I did the dual diecast review on that. I did, let's see, I made all 4 of his race wins from 2021, so we had all those reviews. We had, you know, the 124s that came out. So yeah, I think I burned myself out with the Bowman reviews, and pretty much almost the same thing for the Larson, even though I still have a couple Larsons to review. I got like 1 or 2 left. But either way, this might be the same song and dance for Austin Cindric. Hopefully you guys don't get bored of them, because, you know, I know not a lot of people like Austin Cindric, but I know there's a few people that do. Especially with some of the Penske cats out there, they like their Cindric for whatever reason. But yeah, with that being said, I do believe that will be all for this custom diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.